Hello, this is Stampy, and welcome to a Minecraft Let's Play video, and another video inside of Stampy's lovely world. Hello, Polly. I was thinking that the snowballs were coming in from a strange angle. Poor Esther. I think I've now just remembered the reason why I built your house where where I did, just out of snowball range, so they don't actually hit me in the mornings. Anyway, good morning, Polly, and good morning, William Beaver. You could be a snowball. Look, if you go up to where Polly is, and if Polly throws you, you could be like a snowball flying elegantly through the air. Oh, you'd be like a gentle snowflake drifting down to the ground, a beautiful, unique, delicate snowflake. Yeah, kind of. More like a plummeting beaver, if I'm honest. Anyway, let's go inside and let's go and have my breakfast. Nom 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 nom. Very tasty. Follow me. You can stand up and you can follow me. I'm going to go down to the love garden, of course, and announce who it is that I'm going to be adding to it today. And then we're going to be off to the fun land in my teleporter, where we're going to be beginning to build a new minigame, which I designed today. So right then, first off to the love garden, I am going to be adding Rowan. And the reason I'm adding Rowan is because she made this pin pom. I think I'm pronouncing that right. And basically, it's like a little cute wool Stampy, and it's adorable. Look at the little smile. Look at the little wool smile. It's amazing. And I think there's like some sort of green stone for the eyes, and the ears are amazing. It's just about the cutest version of Stampy I think I've ever seen. So thank you so much for doing that, Rowan, and welcome to my love garden. Okay then, Barnaby, no, sheep. No, beaver, no, reindeer. Barnaby, he'll be here soon. But yeah, let's go and drop Barnaby off over at the doghouse, and then we can choose which doggy companion is going to be joining us today. And then we're going to be building a mini game today, which is going to be all about music. And it's going to be quite a different mini game. I haven't like built anything similar to this game at all yet in my fun land. And anytime I'm doing something completely new is always something that I look forward to doing. And Flippy, you can join us today. So let's go down to my secret base, my cat cave, as I've called it in the past. Like, there's some things in my world that I always just call different things. So there's like Googly Island and then Googly Hill, and just every now and then I just switch what I call it, basically because I forgot what I used to call it. And this has always been one of those places down here in my secret base. I need to build a new gadget soon. I really want to build. I don't know what I want to build, but I can't. Maybe here I got space to build a new gadget. If anyone's got any ideas for what gadget I can build, let me know. But I want to build a new gadget. Anyway, into my past gadget, into the teleporter, and button number 2 should do it today. So let's go and press that and teleport off to the fun land. Right then, I should be just about at the fun land now. So let me go and explain a little bit about what this game is going to be. So the idea is, it's going to be something called a social deduction game. And basically what they are is they're kind of normally games you play in real life, where everyone kind of has some sort of secret role or a character they're playing, and everyone else needs to talk to each other to work out who is who. The problem, of course, with doing this in my lovely world is my helpers aren't the chattiest bunch in the world. I'm normally the only one doing any talking, so it's basically going to be a silent social deduction game, and it's all going to be themed around music. The 4 different characters, I guess everyone's going to be, is the music maker, the music menace, the music minder, and the music master, who's kind of the one who's in control, and the person who needs to kind of work out who everyone is. So basically, everyone has a bunch of sneaky secret tasks they need to try and complete, without the music master working out who they're doing. And I'll explain the rules a little bit more in detail a little bit later on. But first, let's go and start doing some building. So, seeing as it's going to be all themed around music, we're going to build an absolutely enormous record. So it's going to be themed around the Melohai. I always pronounce it wrong, always differently. Melohai. I'm going to go with Melohai. I'm going to go with. So yeah, it's going to be themed around the Melohai record. So basically, we need to start off by building a huge circle. So I need to go across by 7 in the middle here. So if I go 3 either side of the middle, and then double check in case I get confused. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All good. Yeah. Basically, we just need to make a big circle. So very simple. We go out by 2, and then we go out by 2 again, and then we go across by 2, and then we go 2 this way, and then 2 this way. I need to dig away here a little bit, because then we go across by 7. And basically, if we do that on each side, we end up with an enormous circle. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then do the same again. 2 this way, 2 this this way, diagonal 2 to this way, and then across by 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you get the idea here now. But you can see just how quickly, from like nothing, you can build an absolutely enormous perfect circle. It's actually not the most difficult things to do in the world, considering that, you know, Minecraft isn't traditionally known for its circles. But that's a pretty round looking shape, certainly better than the Minecraft records. Why are they like oval shapes? Why are they like squished records? I guess they're supposed to be like flat or something. Those look weird. But anyway, this is my beautiful round circle. So help us, can you fill in the little bits of dirt in the corner, just to make things look a little bit neater? And then I'm going to do the design in the middle. So I could have just filled it all in with black, but records, they have a bunch of circles going around them. It's kind of the little bumps that the needle reads to play the music. So we're going to try and do our own Minecraft version of that. So we're going to do stripes around the inside. They're all going to be black stripes, but then of different materials. So we're going to first go off with wool. And then we're going to go with concrete powder. So we did concrete around the outside, and then the next row is going to be concrete powder, and then it's going to be wool again. And basically, we're going to keep doing that until we get to the very middle, which is going to be where, like, I guess the label, and that would be where we can do the design that the Mellow High kind of has there with the purple. And yeah, while we do this, let me go and explain a little bit more about what the actual game is going to be. So around the outside of this record, there are going to be a bunch of real jukeboxes, and the aim of the music maker is they basically need to play all of the jukeboxes once, and once they've done that, they basically win the game as long as the music maker isn't able to work out, the music master isn't able to work out who the music maker is. Okay, that's all pretty simple. But then there's going to be a few other roles. So then there's going to be one person who's the music minder, and they basically need to take all of the music discs back out of the jukebox, and then they throw it to the person in the middle who's the music master. Are you keeping up with this? Please, it's much easier when it's written down. And then the other role is going to be the music menace, and that's probably going to be the most fun to be, because to win, they basically need to make sure that the music maker is the person that ends up winning. But of course, everyone isn't going to know who everyone else is. Like, everyone can only really guess, so they can basically either pretend that they are the music maker, or they could simply just kind of like try and get in the way of the person who's standing in the middle, so they can't see what's going on. Basically, they can just try and cause as much chaos as possible to try and ensure that the music master isn't able to work out who the winner is going to be. Anyway, while my helpers are continuing doing the stripes, let me go and start on the design in the middle. So first things first, is this the middle? Yep, that looks like the middle in that direction. Is it the middle in this direction? Yep, thank you very nicely for doing that, Flippy. I didn't even realize, Flippy, you match the record. I didn't even plan for that, but look at that. It's like the color of Flippy's collar and wool. That is amazing. Good girl, Flippy. Very, very good choice of collar today. Anyway, so let's go and do this label on the outside here. So I'm basically just going to do a square of the purple around here like this. And then I'm going to do another dot of the white. It's not going to be exactly the same because it's a little bit wonky, and I'm doing the label a little bit bigger, but it's basically the same kind of style. So I'm just going to do some purple around the outside there like that. And I need one more there, but that should, assuming we've done the stripes right, line up perfectly, and it looks like it has. We have built this thing crazy. There's got to be something wrong with it. Tell me there's something wrong with it, because there's no way we have built this thing this fast and it works right. Because it's not difficult, as I said, but it is kind of awkward doing these stripes when it's like stripes of basically the same color. But you know what? This is looking pretty good. So this is going to be the play area. So the good thing is we don't need to build any walls up or any barriers or anything. And Polly's just hopping upstairs to have a check to make sure it's right. Is it all good? Are we doing good? Is it perfect? It's perfect, jolly good. I have Polly's word on it. So, yeah, we don't need a barrier or anything, because we don't even need one. There's no reason for you to leave the game. So we're going to go and add some jukeboxes around the outside, which the person needs to play, the music maker. There is going to be a little bit of redstone under the ground, which is just going to keep track of how many jukeboxes they have played. And it doesn't matter whether they play the same one again or if the music disc kind of ends up coming out. Basically, once each of them have been played once, there's just going to be a light that's going to come on up here somewhere on top of a tower, which is basically going to signal that, you know, all of the jukeboxes have been played. And then what will happen at the end of the game, all three players apart from the music bar. If you want some music, there's a music disc there if you want to to go and dance around with some music. So yeah, everyone apart from the music master is then going to stand in a line over here, and then they are basically going to be accused, I guess might be the right word. They're going to be accused of what their role is. So basically there's going to be item frames above them. There's going to be a different color bit of wall, which is going to like signify all of the different colors. And then the master is going to put the item frames above their head. Well, put the items into the item frames, basically to say, I think you are the music menace, or I think you are the music maker. And then everyone in their hands holds the block that they got at the beginning, which is the way they're going to get their roles. And then that way we can kind of work out who is who, and then if the music master is able to identify everyone, then that team wins. But then if the music maker and menace kind of are able to turn on the jukeboxes and they don't know who they are, then that team wins. So it's basically kind of like 2 teams of 2, but no one really knows who they're on the team with until the very end of the game. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun because I love playing these kind of games in real life, but normally they all are down to having a conversation and, you know, kind of just, you know, people lying and trying to trick each other. But this one is going to literally just be all about, you know, just trying to keep an eye on everyone and just doing it in game rather than speaking to each other. And it's only going to be at the very end of the game does everyone know exactly who everyone is, unless I guess people are playing really, really bad and they make it very obvious. So yeah, this is how it's going to work. It's almost like a police lineup or something. Everyone's going to stand in a row along here, standing on one of the blocks. And then the music master might say, like, I think you were the bread maker, and then they'll put it on top of the item frame before it's revealed. So yeah, that's going to be there. To keep with the music theme, I thought it'd be a cool idea just to build an enormous music note above of here, just to kind of make this game stand out a little bit more, and just to keep everything that we're building inside of the theme. So let me go up here, and let me try and do a design. So it's going to be a little bit of an awkward thing to build. It's not too difficult, but they are like very rounded, swirly things, which kind of, as I was saying about earlier, isn't traditionally the easiest thing to build in Minecraft. So that's kind of like half of my circle here. Let's go and drop down here and then start building up on the other side here. So this is going to end up going up to the top to kind of make the straight stalk bit, which is going to go up quite a bit higher. And then we just need to do a little kind of loopy bit, which is going to go down the side like that. And then if I break away the dirt block, that should kind of look like some sort of note block. I don't know what type of note. I'm not a very musical person, but that looks pretty good, actually. I'm kind of happy with that. There we go. There's the giant note that we're going to have on the top of there. Actually, it looks a little bit stretched. I might just bring it all down a little bit low, because otherwise that's going to end up bugging me. I think I made the entire thing a bit too tall. So I think this needs to go down there. Yeah, let's break away from that layer there. Oh, did I break down too much? No, I think that's okay. Yeah, so let's break that away there. Then let's build this there like that, maybe? There we go. I think that might look a little bit better. If not, I can kind of change it around a little bit later on. As I said, it's not my area of expertise. I just kind of had the general shape that I wanted to build. Oh, that looks much better. There we go. That looks much better. We will leave it exactly how it is there. And so the only other thing that I really want to do today is the booth. And so the booth is going to have a few different roles. The main thing is at the beginning of the game, everyone needs to have their role selected. So the best and easiest way just to do something random like that inside of Minecraft is basically just to use like a dropper or a dispenser. Like, they're amazing because you press it and you have literally no idea what item's going to come out. And otherwise you'd have to use like a bunch of really complicated redstone, or in the past I've done things where you got to wait for grass to spread and all sorts of other things. But yeah, the easiest way is just to use a dropper. So basically everyone is going to take it in turns going inside of this room. When they go inside of the room, they will press a button. It will fire out, as I said, a different color piece of wall. I haven't kind of really assigned any of them up. I'll probably leave some signs up in the game, just kind of like reminding everyone like which color is which role, because otherwise no one's going to be able to keep track. I made up the game today. I literally only finished making up the game before I started building this, and I can't even remember them all perfectly. So yeah, we'll probably have a sign up just to make sure everyone is 100% sure on what all of the rules are going to be. So yeah, we'll have that there, and basically it will fall out, and then they basically can go and see what their role's going to be, and then they just put it in their back pocket and make sure they keep it hidden as well, because no one else can can find out what it's going to be and all. Does anyone have any... My helpers are having so much fun today. They were like, if we do our building really quick and really good at the beginning, then we can just dance for the rest of the video. Does anyone have any spare white concrete on them at all? Would be very, very helpful. Seeing as I've been doing all of the building, I've run out. Only joking, guys. It's been pretty easy, actually, to be honest. Like, the thing is with this game is it's not a very Minecrafty game. And I know that sounds weird because it's inside of Minecraft, but it's nothing to do with Minecraft. Like, we're not building or crafting or anything. It's just a game that you could just completely just play in real life. But, you know, we just happen to be playing it inside of Minecraft, which is always quite fun when you end up building a game like that because, you know, the chances are, you know, there aren't going to be too many other games like that done in Minecraft because, you know, it's not the kind of obvious, you know, parkour game or a PvP game or a building game, you know, that a lot of people do. Anyway, let's go and put the dropper in. So the dropper is going to be here, just kind of facing down like that. Originally, when I designed it, it was facing this way, but the dropper was very ferocious and kept launching the items right to the doorway and everyone could see. But it needs to be absolutely secret. So yeah, the dropper is going to be down there. We can just leave the button there. I also, and I've noticed this is going to be the first crafting table of the day as well, which is very unprecedented. We also need a couple chests, and the reason for that is one chest is going to have all of the music discs in. So the music maker, let's go and start getting used to the roles. The music maker can go and grab all of them at the beginning. There's going to be, of course, 4 of them, and then the other chest is going to have the blocks in, which the music master is going to use to kind of assign at the end here. They need to be separate chests because otherwise, if someone, you know, opens the chest because they're the music master and then they see that the music discs are gone, you know, then they might be able to work out who it is before the game started. So we do need 2 separate chests, even though they would all fill inside of there. Let's just go and throw a torch down in here to let some light in, and then let's build a roof as well, because otherwise it's going to look a little bit strange without a roof on the top here. And yeah, we're just kind of keeping with the same theme. It's kind of good, like the white and black for the record. It's also kind of quite like piano-y, I guess. I don't think piano-y is a word. Peony is, but that's a type of flower, so that's not what I'm talking about. But yeah, it's going to have a piano-y roof. Just to kind of keep it in that same... You know, it's kind of like pianos, and then like, if you think of like music written down in like a music book with the notes and stuff, it just seemed to fit in with the rest of the game. So that's going to be the style that we're going to have down here. Just a few black stripes over the top, and then the white as well. You can kind of see what I talk about. It's kind of piano-y. And then the only other thing that would be down here is there's going to be a reset button, because we're not going to do it today, but in the next episode, we're going to do all of the redstone, which is going to be pretty simple. And there's just going to be the tower and the light there, and then just one little simple button down here, which is going to be used to reset it. And I realize I've done all of this, and I have not told you what the name of the game is. Can you guess? Can you guess what the name of the game is going to be? I have said it many times during the video, so it's not going to be a big shock. You know, I'm not going to say, you know, that I'm suddenly going to call it, you know, the tiny dinosaur or something. Like, it is appropriate to what we're building. Basically, we're going to call it Music Master, just because I think that is the most appropriate name. So let's go and write down the sign now, because I do have a tendency to forget the name of my minigame. Like, that's all these signs are for. They're not for like anything else. They're for when I walk around and I'm like, oh, it's this game. Like, I don't remember the name of this game. We built it really recently. I can't remember. What's it called? It is called Blocked. See, I have just the worst memory in the world. So I have all of these basically these notes in front of all of the mini games to remind me what the names of my own mini games are. But there we go. We have done some amazing work today. It looks like the dance floor has been well and truly tested and is definitely durable enough for everyone to jump around on it for the entire game. So as I said, in the next episode, we are going to go and finish off the game. Maybe do a little bit of a test to go of it as well, just to kind of see how it works, because this is going to be a game where like the strategies are going to be made up as we play. Like, the way we play it on the first round is going to be different to the last round, because everyone's going to be kind of learning how everyone else is playing and what's the best way to win. And so I can't wait to play it. But sadly, as I said, that's going to be the end of this episode here. I want to say a very big thank you to my helpers for helping. A very big thank you to Flippy for such great fashion choice to fit in with the style of the minigame. But for now, I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!